Hello everyone, today I want to share with you how I made this anniversary card. My name is Leslie Oman from Hungry Heavy Crafts. This card was really inspired from these really wonderful chipboard shapes from Bisous. This is the hot collection. I really like these girl and the guy, so let's get started. Today I'm going to be using this cloud stamp from heroarts and also some distress inks. So I'm going to ink up my stamp first of all. And I'm wanting to stamp this straight onto a card blank, and I'm going to be using a square card today. So before I stamp this, I'm going to squirt it with some water, just some ordinary water in a spray bottle, and that will give almost a watercolor effect to the stamped image. So I'm going to stamp this across the top panel of the card. Just line up my stamp. And you can see here that I'm working on a craft sheet. So I'm not going to worry about stamping over the side of the card. So there we have it. I always like to clean my stamps after I use them with a baby wipe. Now I'm going to want to make another element for the card. And I'm using some mustard seed distress ink for this. And I'll use a paper punch in a circle, because I want to create a sun shape, so a little circle to go at the top. I'm using another background stamp here from heroarts, but you could use pattern paper if you have that. But I'm just using the supplies that I have. So there you have it. So let's punch out a circle like this. And I'm going to use a ink blending tool to ink up the edges of the sun. So there we go. I'm going to put that up at the top right, but I want some rays of sunshine coming out. So using this stamped card, which I already have, I'm going to cut short little rays of sunshine. And I'll probably make 5 or 6 of these, just as many as will fit the corner of the card. So I'm inking this up again, just to add a little bit of definition, more of the yellow color around the edges of each of these little pieces of card. So I want to stick my rays of sunshine onto the sun, and I'll use a tape runner for this. Now let's position these carefully. That's the last one on there now. So this will go up in this corner, but before I stick that down, I want to move on to the next part of the card. I'm going to put a line across here. Now I want a strip of wording that says happy anniversary. Now I don't actually have any stamps that say happy anniversary. So what I've done is printed out some strips of words using my printer and a word processing software, and just create lines like that, and I've cut it out using my trimmer. So it says happy anniversary the whole way across, and I lie it down like this on my card. But I don't actually want it to be white, I want it to be yellow. So using my craft sheet again, I'm going to take my mustard seed distress ink and add some colour. So now I have my strip of yellow card that says happy anniversary. I have my my sun and the base of my card, and I've got my chipboard to hand as well. There's just one more thing that I want to do to finish off the card, and that is to stamp at the bottom right hand corner down here somewhere. Now I'm going to be using this highly swapped stamp saying together, and I just want to figure out whether I want to stamp it above the yellow line or stamp it first and then put the border strip on afterwards. I think what I'll do is I will stick the yellow strip down first of all, because there seems to be enough room for the stamp even with that in place. So let's stick it down. I'm using some thin double-sided sticky tape. Just put one strip the whole way across, And I know that this strip of card is actually much wider than the width of my card, but I've done this on purpose, because what I'll do then is I'll pick one of the phrases that says happy anniversary from midway along somewhere, like for example this one here, and I will use that as a guide, and I will center that right in the middle of my card. So let's lay this down just like that, and I'll snip off the edges. With the happy anniversary right dead in the center, that'll really catch the eye. So let's stamp this together stamp. I love these clear stamps because you can see exactly where you're placing them. So about there is where I want it. And today I'm going to use some Black Soot Distress inks. Let's ink up the stamp and stamp it in place. And there we go. Excellent. Right, so let's stick on my sun. Once again, I'm using some double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to overhang it slightly on the edge, and then let's trim it off using some scissors. There we go. That'll make sure that it'll fit snugly into its envelope. And last but not least, apply the finishing touches. My little girl, the little guy, and to finish I'm going to add a chipboard love heart just in between them. Actually, I'm going to use this one. I think I like this one better. And I'll apply that just in between them like that. So there you have it, a finished card. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to visit hungryheffycrafts.com for more tips and inspiration.